Professor Knox adjusted his optical sensors as he prepared for another lecture at the Galactic Military Academy. For 2 decades, he had taught xenobiology to cadets from across the known universe. But his specialty remained the most feared topic in the curriculum: Death World predators. The lecture hall buzzed with nervous energy as students from various species settled into their seats. Knox's reptilian features remained impassive as he activated the holographic display. Images of terrifying creatures materialized above the podium: beasts with razor-sharp claws, venomous fangs, and eyes that gleamed with predatory intelligence. "Today," Knox began, his voice resonating through the chamber, "we discuss the apex predators of Class 12 Death Worlds. These are planets where evolution has created the galaxy's most efficient killing machines." Among the sea of alien faces, one human sat quietly in the back row. Cadet Alexa Martinez had maintained a low profile since her arrival at the Academy 3 months ago. While other species regarded humans with curiosity and barely concealed apprehension, Alexa had learned that silence served her better than explanations. Knox continued his lecture with characteristic precision. The Raxian shadow stalker can detect heartbeats from 2 kilometers away. The Morphean serpent possesses venom that liquefies internal organs within seconds. The Krellic apex hunter can survive falls from orbit and regenerate lost limbs. A Centaurian cadet raised a tentacle. "Professor, is it true that some species actively hunt these creatures?" Knox's eyes narrowed. "Only the most foolish or desperate. Death World predators exist at the pinnacle of their ecosystems. Challenging them is tantamount to suicide for most civilized species." Alexa shifted in her seat, a slight smile playing at the corners of her mouth. The professor pulled up a new image: a dark planet with blood-red oceans and volcanic mountain ranges. "This brings us to one of the most infamous death worlds, Earth." The room fell silent. Every eye turned subtly toward Alexa. "Earth," Knox continued, seemingly oblivious to the tension, "is a Class 12 death world that defies conventional understanding. Its dominant species somehow developed sentience despite existing in an environment that should have produced nothing but mindless killing machines." He cycled through images of Earth's predators: great white sharks, saltwater crocodiles, polar bears, tigers. Notice the redundancy of apex predators. Most worlds have 1, perhaps 2. Earth has dozens distributed across every climate zone. A Valarian student clicked nervously. "But Professor, humans themselves aren't predators, are they?" "They seem so, fragile." Knox's mandibles clicked in what passed for his species' version of a laugh. "An excellent observation, Cadet Velthar. Humans appear deceptively vulnerable. No natural armor, no claws, no venomous bite. Yet they are perhaps Earth's most successful predator." Alexa leaned forward slightly, her interest genuinely piqued now. "Humans," Knox explained, warming to his subject, "evolved as pursuit predators. Their ancestors would chase prey for days across vast distances, until the target collapsed from exhaustion. They possess remarkable endurance, thermoregulation through perspiration, and an almost supernatural ability to track wounded prey." He pulled up a skull diagram. "Their binocular vision provides exceptional depth perception. Their throwing accuracy is unmatched in the known galaxy. But their true weapon is here." He highlighted the skull. "Humans developed intelligence specifically for hunting. They create tools, set complex traps, coordinate pack tactics, and worst of all, they teach their young to do the same." The Centaurian cadet trembled. "Are they dangerous?" "Extraordinarily so," Knox replied. "But here's what makes them unique among Death World species. They developed empathy alongside their predatory instincts. This allows them to form bonds with other species, even potential prey." "It's a fascinating contradiction." From the back of the room, Alexa finally spoke up. "Professor Knox, may I share something?" Knox's attention snapped to her. "Of course, Cadet Martinez." Alexa stood, moving with a fluid grace that suddenly seemed far more purposeful to the watching students. "You've taught us about Death World predators with great accuracy, sir. But there's one thing missing from your lecture." She walked down the aisle toward the holographic display. Several students instinctively leaned away. "You showed us the Raxian shadow stalker's ability to detect heartbeats. My people can hear changes in breathing patterns that indicate fear or deception. You mentioned the Morphean serpent's venom. We developed chemistry specifically to create toxins and medicines. The Krellic S regeneration. We heal from injuries that would kill most species. And our immune systems treat alien pathogens as routine challenges. Alexa reached the front of the room and turned to face her classmates. But here's what you really need to understand about humans, about Death World species in general. We don't just survive our environments. We conquered them. Every creature you showed us today exists in an ecological niche. We eliminated ours. Knox watched her with newfound respect, his earlier dismissiveness replaced by genuine interest. On Earth, Alexa continued, we didn't just compete with apex predators. We hunted them to extinction when they threatened us. We domesticated others, turning wolves into dogs and wild cats into companions. We looked at the deadliest environment in the known galaxy and decided it wasn't good enough. So we built cities, created agriculture, and reshaped entire continents to suit our needs. She paused, letting her words sink in. Professor Knox is right about our empathy. It's real and it's powerful. We form genuine bonds with other species, but never forget what we are beneath that empathy. Persistence predators, who evolved to never give up, never stop, and never accept defeat. We are the reason Earth is a death world, both its greatest victim and its ultimate survivor. The lecture hall remained absolutely silent. Knox slowly clicked his mandibles in approval. Thank you, Cadet Martinez. That was enlightening. Class dismissed. As students filed out nervously, Knox approached Alexa. You've given me much to reconsider in my curriculum. Alexa smiled, a genuine, warm expression that somehow didn't diminish the truth she'd just revealed. We're here as allies, Professor. But allies work best when they truly understand each other. Knox nodded slowly. Indeed. Perhaps next semester you'd consider guest lecturing? I'd be honored, sir. As Alexa left the lecture hall, Knox stared at the holographic display still showing Earth's predators. For the first time in his career, he wondered if he'd been teaching about Death World beasts while one sat in his classroom, all along patient, observant, and far more dangerous than any creature on his slides. The human hadn't just been one of them. She had been the ultimate example.